I'm sorry. I know I always try to make videos that aren't over 10 minutes long, but this is like a really important topic to me, and these guys have been so influential in my experience that I feel like it's important to honor them, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm really sorry that I like to talk so much. It's weird. Okay. So, oh, the other thing about Jackson, um, besides the fact that I just think he's awesome, is he's putting on this conference called Genderosity, like generosity and gender, because Gender Odyssey is canceled this year. Excuse me. So you should check out his conference. He's got a video on his page. Um, and okay, so that's Jackson. Rad. Snippin' Cody is another person who I have found actually like unbelievably helpful, and his name is Sean, and I'm bummed out, but I understand. But he took down a significant number of his videos. I think he's got like 6 up on his channel now, but and I completely respect and understand people's decisions for needing a certain level of privacy, and I get that completely. I just am sad because his earlier videos were so helpful. I would stay up really late and just like watch them, and it was so resonant. And I think the biggest thing is his eloquence. He's really, really good at talking about these complex issues and his feelings about transition and what that means. And they're just really heartfelt, and yeah, he's meant a lot. Another person is Duplicate Keys, Carson. Not only is Carson awesome, but he's in my movie. He's in my movie Gender Busters, and it's awesome, and it's going to be coming out very soon, so you guys should check it out and look for it. But anyway, Carson is awesome. He's one of the first people who I found online on YouTube who is someone who transitioned and still maintains their genderqueer identity very, very strongly. Not that there aren't other people who do that as well. It just, he was the first person I found who was expressing that. And, like finding a balance between his genderqueerness and his transness that really resonates truth about who he is. And he talks about, his video Between the Binary that he made for Trannystargalactica is awesome. He talks about his non-traditional maleness, and that he says, I don't have to take on anybody's ideas of gender, and we need more than just male, female, and genderqueer. We need lots of different variations. Like, he was really the first person to talk about the things that I am passionate about. This whole gender revolution thing that I think is amazing, and that I am so happy to be a part of. And yeah, Carson's awesome, and he's just so true to himself, and he's going to be whoever he wants to be, and it's going to be wonderful and fabulous, and most importantly, truthful to who he truly is on the inside. Completely regardless of societal constructions of maleness or femaleness or whatever. So, rad. He's just, I don't know. I don't even know how to say it, but he's amazing. Molding Me. Oh my god, Caden. His name's Caden. That's weird. I didn't write his name down. Has been a wonderful person to have found on YouTube. He is another person who identifies strongly as genderqueer who decided to transition. And it's just these types of people whose experience I really feel could be my path are just so special. You know what I mean? Like, I hold on to what they say and their thoughts, because it just feels so much like how I feel. And he's a giant sweetheart. And yeah, he made these 3 videos, maybe even like 5 videos. He made like a series of videos about why he decided to go on T, and you should check them out because they're phenomenal. And I've been having, back and forth dialogue with him for a long time, asking, why did you decide to transition? You identify as genderqueer. What does that mean? And he took the time and he made these amazing videos. You should check them out. Pope Slave is actually this really nice guy who I didn't write his name down either. Why did I stop writing names down? Pope Slave. It's got a really cute name. Damn. Sorry. I like you a whole lot. Damn. Alright, I'll put his name down the bottom thing. But he's this really, 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 really sweet, quite transitioned trans guy who is one of the first guys who I found who identifies as a guy who likes guys. And the whole question of orientation has been such a mind fuck for me, and labels and whatever. And finding somebody who is totally okay with being trans, being male, and being with a guy. It blows my mind. We've had some really wonderful emails and messages to each other and comments, and he's a sweetheart. Oh my god. I know your name. Shit. Alright, I'll look it up. Okay, a couple more. Chic1847 Addison is really, really interesting to me. I appreciate his videos immensely. Specifically, recently, he made a video where he's talking about the traditional trans narrative and the non-traditional trans narrative. And it's the first time that I really heard the language expressed in that way and so succinctly, where I was like, holy crap, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The non-traditional trans narrative. That makes so much sense. Because back when I was first learning what trans meant, I didn't understand that there was anything other than the traditional narrative. So props to Addison for saying that out loud. Silly yet succinct is awesome, and he's another guy who talks about being trans and liking men. It blew my mind when I found folks who identified this way, because it makes so much sense to me personally. Yeah, so he's wonderful, and he also makes like really cool videos where he's really educational. And I also really like that he went to my school. He went to Smith for a little while. Like, it's just, I don't know. People who are from where I'm from, it feels even more real. You know what I mean? Okay, 2 more people, and I'm so sorry this is so long. ZD36, Ami. I feel like Ami and I are so similar. Like, I can't believe that we think in such the same way. And, identifying as genderqueer, but also, really wanting top surgery and hysterectomy, and also debating T, no T, no T, I don't know, back and forth forever. And I'm so proud of him for making the decision to go on T, and I'm so excited for him. I just feel so deeply connected. So someday we're going to meet in person, and it's going to be great. Okay, and the very last person is Dade Cider, which is Red is Dead backwards. Red is another person who's in Gender Busters in my movie, and Red is fucking hilarious. Hilarious. And if you ever just want to sit down and watch something funny, watch her channel. She's wonderful and truthful and real and great. Okay, I'm really sorry this was so long, but I love all of you so much that I had to mention everybody. Take care. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.